What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to another Chef Walking video today. And so I really just want to talk about one of my biggest pet peeves. I don't know if this is like one of y'all's, but I don't like it. Just makes no sense to me. Like people who complain about their own situations that they create for themselves, and then they want sympathy for it. You know what I mean? It's just like, bro, why would I give you sympathy that you chose to make a bad decision? Like that has nothing to do with me. And I mean, yeah, I get it. People make mistakes, but you also have to understand it's your life at the end of the day. Like nobody's gonna watch you or be your lifeguard and then help you when you're about to drown. I mean, that's what your friends are there for, but your friends are not always gonna pull you out of everything that you do. You know what I mean? Respectfully, because everybody has their own time, everybody has their own things going on. So it's more or less like not everybody can just cater their time to you and making sure being like, hey, buddy, don't do that. That doesn't sound like a good idea. You know what I mean? Because of the simple fact that it's like, I feel like you should just be responsible enough to understand what you're about to do and take the best steps and actions towards the best outcome for your situation. Because if you don't do that, then why are you even doing what you're doing in the first place? Because you don't need to do it. That's like you eating ice cream and you're on a diet. You know you're on a diet. Why are you doing that? And then you're gonna talk about how oh no, I'm just a couple of more pounds over my diet. It's just so annoying. Like, bro, do you not understand what you do? Like, on a day-to-day basis, you treat your body like this, and so your actions have consequences, and that's really just what it is. I feel like people forget that the simple fact that what you do has a positive or negative effect in your life. Like, I don't know if you forgot that. I swear they just taught that in kindergarten or whatever, but hey, bro, every action has an equal or opposite reaction, so it's really just a process of you just evaluate. It's cost evaluation, bro. Like, is it really worth me doing this thing? And if it is worth doing this thing, then what are the pros and cons of me doing this thing? And after you evaluate it, there's no way you're gonna sit here and be like, Daily, man, you just gotta feel bad for me because I just didn't I thought about it, but I just didn't think it was gonna happen like this. I was like, bro, that's like one of your 10% chances. It's like 50% chance you end up happy, and then 50% chance you die. Like what, bro? Like how do you want me? Like how do you expect me to feel bad for you when those are the two? I'm not taking the 50% chance like that, bro. But that's just me though. But it really just goes to show as an example of you can't really blame anybody for your situation, especially if it's a self-made situation. Those be the ones that be getting me the most because it's like, oh well, bro, you just need to feel bad. You need to feel bad. Like, oh, dude, you're just so empty on the inside. I'm like, nah, bro. You literally went in her raw, and now you have a kid. Like, what is there to feel bad about? Like, I can't feel bad for you, bro. You know what you did. Like, I'm sorry. That should have been that's like a bro. Like that's like one of them debuffs. Like I feel like you have to know that though. Like that should just be like elementary stuff. But oh no, I feel like I kind of got a little off track with that one, but it's more or less the same premise because it's really just like, why would you know what I'm saying? Why do you deserve sympathy when you put yourself in the situation that you're in, like right now today? Like that don't make sense. We give sympathy and we give empathy towards the people who, you know what I'm saying, could not control their situation, who didn't have a say in what they did or what happened to them, and it's I mean, as harsh as this may seem, but it's just like coming from me. I mean, let me know if y'all agree or not, or like agree or disagree. You know, like let me know all that, cause I want y'all to be engaged for real, and I want to get to know y'all and want to understand the way that y'all be thinking. But for me, it's really just like I said, I'm not going to feel bad for you when you do something like that. You rob a bank, you go to jail. Okay, you knew that was gonna happen. Well, why do you know what I'm saying? Like, why do you think my emotions are warranted towards the situation? Especially because, like I said before, you knew the consequences of your actions. You knew the outcomes. You should have weighed the outcomes. There's no way you haven't weighed the outcomes already. And it's just things like that that just make me think like, wow, y'all are some y'all are some crazy individuals. But I mean, on the other hand, I get it. People like to be sympathetic towards others. People like to make other people feel good. But I don't know. That's just never really been me. Cause it's just like, for example, like one of my homies, like he was like, I don't know. I just feel like if you mess with like a little little net, you know what I'm saying? And then you're surprised when you get like cheated on or whatever. Because I mean, listen, we don't like cheaters. Cheaters are awful. Cheaters are the worst. But it's like if you know she be getting around like that, then you can't really be, you know what I'm saying? You can't really be upset when she do what she normally do because that's what she does. And so it's like, come on now, bro. Like, why? Like that don't even make no sense, bro. But nah, most definitely. I've been wanting to make a video on this because I don't know. I just don't like when people complain about their situations that they created for themselves because it really just seems pointless. Because it's like you had the power and the judgment to not even be in the situation in the first place. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just don't think I should be giving sympathy towards that. But yeah, no, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Like, subscribe for real. Thank you for coming back with your boy Sheriff Walking today, and yeah, now have a good one.